Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. And I got this special edition, guys, for you. The special edition of Terrible Towel Tuesday, the first one of the 2016 season. And for some of you guys that may be new to the channel, don't know what that's about, Terrible Towel Tuesday is something that I do during the season. I come on and I give a weekly recap of the game or any important news that's going on in the Steelers organization. And typically during this time of the year and training camp and things like that, it's not every Tuesday, but whenever it's necessary. So like definitely talking about the draft, this is a special case. Or like I said, as we get closer to training camp or mini camp or what have you. And then during the season, it's every week. It's a weekly update and a recap of the game. So I look forward to doing that this season. And I got, some things in mind that I'm going to jazz it up quite a bit. It's going to look a lot more official, so just stay tuned for that. So I thought it was very fitting, guys, right now, being that we're coming off of the draft. I'd wait till Tuesday to give my full thoughts on our draft in its entirety. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm not really going to recap, the first through, first round and second round and third round, because you guys know I already did a video in regards to that. If you haven't seen those, I will put the links down in the description. But basically, very happy with what we did coming out. That's what I said in those videos. We go with a corner, right off the bat, which is something we have not done since Chad Scott. I believe that was like 97. We pick a corner first, then we go safety, then we go D-tackle. Those are the first three picks. And these guys, man, like I said, you guys probably have read up on them already, or some of you may already be aware of these guys. You've seen what they can do. They're going to be some solid players for us. So, like I said, if you want to see my thoughts on Artie Burns or Sean Davis, or as well as Javon Hargrave, definitely check out the videos down in the description, and you can hear more about that. But I think they're great players. I think they will be able to fit in with what we do. Give them some time to grow as rookies, of course. I'm very interested in seeing what Javon Hargrave will do with the way he plays in the interior. So we'll see. But guys, we made some more splashes. Some of these guys I wasn't really aware of, but like I said, if I don't know who you are, I go look at your highlights, I read up on you, and I get an idea of how you play, and then I decide how that can work with us. I'm not one of these guys that's gonna act like I know all of these players, and I'm like, oh, that guy's a beast. No, not even. I know a good amount of college players because I love football and watch football all the time, but I don't know a lot of these guys, don't know their statistics, don't know how they played in each game. Some of them I haven't even seen play. So what do? Like a coach, you look at the film. So let's start off with the fourth pick, which was Gerard Hawkins, I believe his name is. I think I'm saying that correct. The guy from LSU, nice lineman. He seems to be kind of raw because they're saying that he's come out a year early. And to even hear Kevin Colbert say that, then that lets you know right there. Don't have ginormous expectations, but why not get them right now? Like they always say, let's get these guys in their junior year, and and then basically they're with us for their quote unquote senior year. It's funny because I said this is what I was hoping for anyway. I said it needed to be all defense, and if we went offense, maybe get a lineman and maybe get another receiver, and they did exactly that. So it's crazy. I was so surprised to see that they did exactly what I was hoping that we would do. So I'm not mad at that pick, getting that lineman. We need depth on the line. Of course, we do got Villanueva on the left side, but I'm hearing that this guy, Gerard Hawkins, can play on, and I think it's Hawkins. I could be saying his name wrong, guys, so forgive me for that, but I think that's his last name. But he can play both sides, so that's good. You got Mike Adams coming back. We'll see what he's going to be, and we'll see what Villanueva is going to do in his second year being a starter, so we'll see. It's always good for competition. So then we grabbed, a receiver late, the guy DeMarcus Ayers. Now, I had seen him play a couple times. I actually saw him play when he played against Florida State. Me being a Noles fan, this guy has some very good football skills. He's not the fastest guy. I saw his 40 time was about 4.7. And if you saw the interview with Danny Smith basically explained that as well. It's not always about 40 time. It's about football quickness. Look at this dude's highlights. Go look him up. DeMarcus Ayers. This guy looks like another AB, like a miniature AB in terms of not stature, but I'll just say he's not quite Antonio Brown. But he looks like almost of a Antonio Brown type of guy, the way he plays. Very shifty. And we drafted him for return capability. Not mad at that at all, because we definitely need help in the return game. Everybody knows that. But this guy has skills. So I'm just watching him, looking at his highlights, and he can catch. He's made some outstanding one-handed catches. So who knows what we're going to do with this dude. They run end arounds with him. So I'm just looking at scenarios of like some type of reverses or double reverses. We run the end around with Martavis Bryant. So that's in the playbook. There's a lot of opportunities with this kid, but his return ability is incredible. And his football speed is very fast. He's very shifty, very quick. I'm good with that. Great pick. So let's talk about the other linebackers. Now, this guy, Travis Feeney, I didn't know much about him, I'll be honest in saying. But looking at his film, what I like about this guy is, man, this dude can crack. He brings the lumber. Pause that statement, but y'all know what I'm saying. He brings it. Like, this dude is gonna, he comes with it and knocks your block off, and he's rangy. You know what I'm saying? He's not the biggest as far as body type, as far as weight. I think he's right around 220 or 230, something like that. But he's 6'4". He's a tall and lean and, slim type of guy, more, lean and fit versus like a thick body guy. But, the way this dude plays, speed, he's a 4-5 guy. That has more speed on defense. Can't never go wrong with that. You know what I mean? You got him, and they said Artie Burns got wheels. He's a sub 4-4 guy. Sean Davis, the same thing, 4-4 guy. We got a lot of speed on defense, and you already got Ryan Shazier that ran a 4.3 in the 40. Lawrence Timmons plays very fast, so it's going to be very interesting. But this guy Feeney looks good on film. Looking at what he can do, I can definitely see that he's going to be a special teams asset right away. He's all over the field, so we'll probably use him in coverage. You look at his film, this guy has gotten interceptions and has almost taken them back to the house. Good return ability, plays the zone pretty well from what I saw. And like I said, he's sideline to sideline. So this is a guy I can see us lining up on the outside, maybe in passing situations. And they're high on him for being a speed rusher. Since he has that first step, he's more of a lean guy. He might be a guy that we line up in the nickel on the outside, let him rush the passer. So I see opportunity there. And then the guy from Temple, Tyler Medakevich, heard of him. Excuse me, never seen him play, but I did hear about him. How did I hear about him? Because I watched some of the college, excuse me. Sorry guys, I watched some of the college awards, and this dude, won the Ben Derrick Award, and he won a couple other awards, but what stuck out to me, he had 493 tackles in 3.5 years at Temple. So I said, okay, let me see what this dude is all about. I cut on the film, and he is a solidified, hard-nosed linebacker. Not that fast, and excuse the phone in the background, guys, but he's not that fast. But the guy is a solidified ball player. Hard-nosed. He's going to make the tackle. Like I said, the man had 493 tackles in 3.5 years as a starter. That's incredible. I don't care who you are. That is incredible. This dude, led, I think they said he led the NCAA in tackles, or he had over 100 tackles in all 3 years as a starter for all 3 years. Man, listen, that says football player to me. That's a guy I can see us putting in the middle. Maybe he spells Lawrence Timmons. Maybe he spells, Ryan Shazier at times. We know Ryan Shazier sometimes has battled injury. So, that's another guy right there that can help out along with Vince Williams that replaces Sean Spence, replace that production. So, I'm looking at this draft, man. I'll go ahead and wrap up with this. I'm looking at this draft, and I see where these guys are probably going to contribute. I definitely see that being a possibility where all of these guys can be contributors very early, and that's what I'm proud about. I'm very happy about that. Defense is the side of the ball where we definitely need help. Offense has carried us. We're getting Le'Veon Bell back and D'Angelo Williams, of course, coming back, and we still got weapons on the outside with Antonio Brown. I think Marcus Wheaton will have a better season. Sammy Coates has an opportunity to step up. Haywood Bay can still run. He's not really a threat in terms of overall receiver, but he can be the vertical threat to open up the field. The Darius Green, I can't wait to see what that's going to be like. And then, like I said, we got this kid, DeMarcus Ayers, that you could do some funny things with. Imagine a lineup where it's Antonio Brown and Marcus Wheaton on the outside, and then you slide Ayers, in the slot. You don't know what's coming. You don't know if a reverse is coming or what. So I like what I see. This was a very successful draft, in my opinion. But of course, guys, they have to go out here and play. We never know. The number 1 pick could be the worst pick. The number 7 pick could be the best pick. You just never know. You never know. So we have to wait and see. But on paper, really love what we did in the draft. I'm looking forward to seeing how these guys come together and hearing the stories about what they're doing in minicamp and training camp and watching the preseason. So, all right, guys, those are my thoughts on the overall draft. Outstanding job, Steelers. I'm looking forward to it. And, hey, now we got to wait. So, guys, leave your thoughts. Leave your comments. Let me know what you like. Let me know more information on some of these players that you guys may have watched. Give me your thoughts on them as well. So, that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been another episode, first episode of 2016, Terrible Towel Tuesday. Keep an eye out for that as well, guys, going forward in the season. But all right, that's going to do it. I'm out of here. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button. Peace. Once again, guys, thanks for coming by. And if you want to interact with me live, head on over to Sim Standard Radio every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, along with Smitty and Azure Fact. The call-in number for the show is down in the description. Now, of course, for more content, go ahead and click the link above. And before you go, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys. Until next time, lights out.